It'll help enunciation.
Okay.
Oh, definitely. Tongue twisting is awesome. It makes the L it hooked me
Now we are on air.
so much.
So welcome again, Michael, Michaela, and
Thank you.
now you can continue. It's your
Okay. Well, we just wanted to get to know Guillermo a little bit. Yeah, we put a little bit of
Okay, Guillermo, if you want,
Hi,
make
Ivan.
a self-presentation about you. Or,
My presentation.
yes.
introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello. My name is Guillermo Zapata. I am 17 years old. I live in Bogota. um, I don't know.
What do you like to do?
What?
What do you like to do? So what is fun to you? What hobbies do you have?
Okay. Painting.
Painting?
Yes, painting. Painting. I
Oh,
don't know.
wow.
That's exciting.
I like the bike.
Oh, you
to
like-
bike? You can say to
Yes.
ride a bike or to bike.
And I write poems.
Poetry.
Oh,
You write poetry.
Yes.
That's
okay.
awesome.
In
What?
English or Spanish?
Is,
Are your poems in English or in Spanish?
Um, your move.
I can't understand this.
You're doing
Oh,
great.
you're doing
You're
awesome.
doing great.
Do you write poetry in English or in Spanish?
Okay, yes, understand. I write in Spanish. Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's great.
Paola, say hello.
Hello.
Iván.
Hi, Paula.
Hi,
Good to see you again. How are things?
fine. And you?
Good.
Pretty good.
Great. Yeah, very busy.
School is hard but fun.
But
Yep. Right now, we are in the
University
library. You can see this
okay.
whiteboard.
Oh,
So are you young? No?
Sorry, what was that?
How old are you?
How old are we?
Uh,
I am 23 in 1 month from today.
It's almost her birthday.
is the birthday? Is the
Yeah.
birthday.
Birthday, exactly.
Birthday.
And I'm 22.
And you?
I
He's
didn't think
22.
Oh, I'm 22. I turn 23
Okay.
next year.
This year. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
And for today, the class is to speak, and we are gonna speak about an article that Stephen wrote, I
Great.
think. And Stephen,
tell me.
you have the document of your article, or
No, I sent you by WhatsApp, but I sent you by WhatsApp, but I don't know if you want. I can turn on my computer and try to, but I don't know. It's not sure.
This is Michael.
yes, actually, that is a lot of time. So I don't know.
So let me do it.
You can do it while we do my activity first. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Um, for today's class, I prepare questions to talk
Okay.
about.
Great.
Um, the topic um, is is called "How the Way Things Used to Be and What About Now."
Nice.
That's cool.
And
Could
you can see my screen?
Yep.
Well, okay. So if you see, there is an image from cell phones, an old cell phone and a new cell phone.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How things used to be,
that's-
and what about now?
And that's pretty fine. I don't know
This is a new.
that cell phone. That, yes. Okay. The first question is this. How used to be the dinner with family before and what about now?
What about now?
What?
So how used to be the dinner with family before, some years ago, I don't know, and what about now? Who wants to start? The top.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think we we should do it by letters, maybe. The name who starts with A, and
What?
later B, and later C, D,
Yes,
E,
you want
F,
to
U.
do it. Yeah, are you sure? Okay.
No, it's just kidding. It's just kidding. No, I was kidding.
Everyone starts with
Okay.
I, J, P.
Okay, who wants to start?
What about you, Yvonne?
That's what I was gonna say. I was thinking Yvonne as well.
Yes, Yvonne.
He wanna die.
Now she's good. First But are you there?
Yvonne.
Paola,
Or yes, or
Oh,
are
there we
you
go.
here?
Why?
ladies first. Ladies first.
Yes.
First.
Why?
So Paola, you can start.
If,
Could you
if
start?
you
What do you think?
I don't know. I only have 10 years.
I only have 17 years.
Yes, but we saw and heard stories about, I don't know, our grandfathers, our grandparents, sorry. Um, and we can see that in movies. Or what do you think about the past and now the dinner with your family?
Before the dinners was morning family, all the family in the table and a big dinner. I don't know.
Yes, having dinner. You could say having dinner.
But
Mhm.
today is with the cell phones and the family is, I don't know how to say separada,
Separate.
Separated.
separated. For me,
separate. So you could say they used to eat together, families used to eat together, and now they eat separate or separated.
okay, thank you.
Kayla or Michael, can I say they used to? No, they have dinner by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say now the people have dinner by themselves.
Mhm.
It means okay. Thank you.
Um, Guillermo, do you want to talk about this topic? What do you
It
think?
looks like Guillermo left the conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
I
don't- I
can
don't
see
know why.
because I'm sharing my screen.
Listen
So
me?
No, you're good. I don't know what happened. He just kind of left for whatever reason.
You just gotta.
okay.
I
Okay, Yvonne is here. Please, Yvonne, tell us what you think about it.
I have problem with this. In my case, it's different because my problem is my father's or me. I don't have time for spend some time together.
Oh yeah, you don't have time to spend together. That makes.
Yep.
I am getting bigger. No, grow. I don't know. How do you say creciendo? Grow,
Growing.
growing. So I need to study. I need to prepare another things.
You could also say, I'm getting older.
Okay. Get over. So I'm the time. There is not possible for spend together.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
you bring up an interesting point actually. Dinners have gotten much faster in the last 10, 20 years. Much quicker.
We don't spend 3 hours making a nice dinner. We just go
We-
buy pizza.
We purchase pizza.
But it's a good dinner. That's a good.
It's a good dinner.
yes, it's a delicious one.
But the preparation that goes into making food has reduced significantly. 20 years ago, people would spend all day making food, even, well, maybe not 20
Not
years
20
ago,
years ago.
more like 50, 60 years ago. People would spend a lot longer making and preparing food than they do now.
And
Yes, I think that you can evidence that in, I don't know, in everything. Now the technology and all of that make us want things faster. Yes.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
example,
Want immediate gratification.
yes, we had a class with Milton about that, and we said that now you don't want to spend a lot of time watching a video on Facebook because you only need I don't know,
Yeah,
20 seconds
yes.
of video, no
I
more.
remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because when Facebook start or begin to work, uh, the videos was like 5 minutes, and now you just want to watch
A
videos
GIF.
of. Yes, that.
Yeah.
Okay, and now the second question, if you want. The second is, could you read, Paola, please?
How used to be music years ago and what about music now?
Yeah.
so, Michael, this
Tell me.
one would be how music used to be years ago.
How music,
And
like this, music used to
Mhm.
be. Okay,
there we
thanks.
go. Much better.
There you go.
And technically, since these are two different questions, it would be better to say how music used to be years ago, and then you'd say comma, and what about now?
Oh yeah.
Yes, coma.
I believe so.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Because the first one is
It's an
it's
independent
it's
clause.
an independent clause, and the second one
Okay. Thanks for
is
that.
dependent, separated by an and.
Okay.
It's independent too. What about music now? Question mark.
Oh yeah.
Is
Okay.
independent
So
as well.
independent. So when you have two independent clauses, they need to be separated by a comma
And a conjunction.
and a conjunction. That's right.
Okay. Could you start, Kayla?
How music used to be years ago, and what about music now? Well, I only listen to old music.
Yes.
Yes.
The classics.
Well, I think that music used to be, let's see, I think it was easier back then to be able to find music that didn't swear or talk about inappropriate things. And now it's a lot harder. A bunch of music talks about inappropriate things, and it swears, or
Yes.
I think that that's very different. Plus, now they have lots of techno music that was made by computers, and back then
It was pure talent.
it was all people and their talents.
Hmm.
Yes. What do you think, Guillermo?
I think
Gone.
Guillermo is still gone.
No,
Yes. Sorry again.
Guillermo.
I'm thinking on all the person that must be okay.
John
So I'm gonna talk now.
Oh.
I think that now is a mix. I mean, you it's a mishmash. Maybe you cannot hear a song and say this is this type of music and this is other type of music. Now it's a mishmash of genres.
Oh.
Hmm.
And as the same in our country, I don't know. I'm talking about Latin music. Um, the lyrics has become
Dirty?
Yeah, very dirty.
yes,
Mhm.
very rude, so aggressive. Um,
Yeah.
Yep, rude and
the,
aggressive. That's right.
and the younger people loves that.
But you should be careful, Michael, because not all the music that is new
Yes, yes,
is
but I'm talking about the music
the
in general. Obviously, there are cases that there are still people that have talent and maybe they create
Yes.
good songs. But
Good
I'm
art.
talking in general.
Mhm.
If you see the numbers, maybe the 80% of the younger people, like my cousins, that they are 12 years old or something like that, they hear music that is not appropriate.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
talking about.
right.
There's like kids now often hear
Uh-huh.
more music like about things that I didn't even know about when I was 12.
Yes, we are losing the pure artists. I don't
The
know.
purity
Hmm.
Yes,
or innocence.
yes, and if you see all the areas are similar, you can see the difference of them. I don't know. Yeah, and that's my point. But what do you think, Yvonne? And then, Steven,
Um, I
what do you think about the music now?
I
Nowadays,
think music now is I don't like because in this moment I think uh, is all is I listen a lot of reggaeton
Yep, reggaeton.
that's why
contaminate I don't know appropriate another culture with this music. But I think this music is a little discriminate with women
Oh, I see.
yes,
a
and
yes.
little much.
As it, wait, so what do you mean by that? Could you say that again? It discriminates against women?
and uh, uh, I listen different people with represent about, for example, Colombia with this music. So is I think for me, my opinion
It's
is
offensive, you said?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I see.
We represent
So
about for
you could say machista or
Yes,
yes,
no, machista is in English too. Or
So maybe
misogynist.
it's degrading
misogynist
towards women.
or
so
Misogynist.
Misogynist is a good word. I didn't know that word.
Misogynist. There we go.
So do you mean, Yvonne, that it's like degrading and sometimes makes like it's not respectful to women?
It objectifies them.
Yes. They
Yeah.
use like an object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women.
Exactly.
Objectify. It's like they have one use, and that's it, which is really sad.
Objectify. There we go.
Okay, now we can work on Steven's article. Yes, if you think.
Yeah.
Yes, if you want.
Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen again. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to, yes, like this.
So, Michael, do you want
Tell
do
me.
you want us to read it and talk about what can be different, or do you want Steven to read it?
Actually, this is the activity, the Steven's activity. So, what do you think,
Okay.
Steven? What do you want?
Okay, I think I don't know. I like to write because I express what I think and what my brain is.
Sure.
But I really appreciate when someone else give me another point of view because it makes me think in a different way. I love that.
Opens your perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you when you write just for you and you don't receive that critics. I don't know if it's critics that
Criticism.
opinions. You don't realize, you don't discover that you are writing good things, or maybe you need to change something, or maybe I don't know. I like, but
It's a way
So-
of improving your writing. Yes,
yes.
maybe your way.
So the idea is that you read it and tell me what you think about it.
Okay. Would you like
Thanks.
us to read it out loud then?
Tell me.
Yes.
You want us
Yes.
to read it out loud to the group? Okay. Do you want to read it?
So, the first sentence says, "We still living in the past.
So we
Keep
are.
being primal, avoiding the reality of we are killing each other, trying to make it look legal and morally correct, always living a step of madness, always trying to be better, but ignoring what better means. Have we forgotten what's really important?" So let's start with the first part of that sentence.
Okay.
So, we still living in the past makes sense, but you need the word are. So, we are still living in the past.
We are still in the past.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you're right. I just realized of that.
I don't know if I could edit this
I don't know.
document. No, I can't.
If
Because you
you
share me, but
if you abrir con documentos de Google, se puede. You can edit it.
okay. Like, okay, yes.
There you go.
And I don't know if you know, but the title of the document is a bad word in English.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
sorry
not my
for that.
fault. It's not my
It's
fault.
No, it's my fault because that day I was a little bit. They
Think of the word. Think of the
Correct.
people.
and I just think in all that we have done wrong, like a society. Like, don't judge me.
Could you zoom in, Steven?
Sorry.
Michael.
Okay, just forget.
No, that's
the-
Michael. This is Michael, and we're on his page, and he needs to zoom in.
Oh, it's Michael that's zooming in. Got it.
Okay, now we are still living in the past.
Okay.
Yes.
Michael, could you zoom in a little bit?
Okay, yes.
Yes, please. I need to just.
No, in the
That's much better.
That's good.
thank you.
Remaining primal instead of keep. Or we keep being primal.
So that
maybe?
makes, okay, so this sentence, it makes sense but it's what we call a run-on sentence. So there should be periods in there because there's too many dependent clauses.
Or independent clauses.
No, it's dependent clauses.
Well, yeah, but he has both.
Oh yeah, it's true. So there's too many clauses in
Yes.
this sentence. It needs to be broken up a little bit. So you could break it up right here and say, we are still living in the past, period.
Period.
In the past period?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
don't
No,
write
just period.
Yes, yes.
period. Yeah, there we go.
I was thinking in the, the period of
So then we'd have to add to this sentence. So the next sentence could say, for example,
We keep being primal.
we keep being primal, or we remain primal.
We remain primal sounds better. It's less wordy and less redundant. So you could say we remain primal.
something like this. You
We
remain-
and take out being. Remove being.
we
There you
remain
go.
remain primal.
Remain. Remain means to stay a certain way.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you would want to capitalize we, and you could say we remain primal.
Comma.
And
It needs a comma, right?
yeah, well, you could just say we remain primal and avoid the reality that we are killing each other.
I must
Yeah.
add and.
And remove the comma.
Okay.
There's lots of different ways to fix a run-on sentence. This is just a couple examples of how you could split it up.
Primal avoiding.
And avoid. So we remain primal and avoid.
Remove the ing from avoiding.
Wait.
So it's just
Avoid. Only avoid.
avoid. Huh?
Avoid.
You also could write it like this if you wanted. I'm going to just enter it into the chat. We remain primal, semicolon,
Wait.
avoiding the
Yes.
reality. I'm
Well,
just writing it in the.
one
I'm
moment.
writing it in the group chat.
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
we remain primal, avoiding the reality that we are killing each other.
So you could put we remain primal, semicolon, avoiding the reality that we are killing each other.
Oh, I must erase and.
Because if you don't put a semicolon in there, then you have to have a conjunction, and we chose to use and. We remain primal and avoid the reality of killing each other, or you can say we remain primal, semicolon, avoiding the reality that we are killing each other.
So replace of with that. So
Excuse me. Can you repeat it? Okay, we have the semicolon and then avoiding.
avoiding the reality
Yes. And this is grown.
that. Reality that.
Reality.
That we are killing each other.
There we go. Perfect. Period.
Yes. Okay. And
Okay.
You could say
we are trying.
We are trying, or we try to make it look. We are trying. Although it sounds better if
Try,
you say
yes.
we
we try
try.
to make
Yes,
it look.
because you are talking about in general. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we're talking in third person right now, and we don't necessarily want to move into gerund. So gerund is ing, trying. But if we keep it in third person, we are, or we.
Yes. We
So
try.
we try to make it look legal
It sounds better.
and morally correct.
in this period or what?
Yeah, you could put a period there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Period. Always
So-
living step of madness. Sorry, could you tell me what is madness? I don't know.
Madness
Okay.
is like
Is crazy
Craziness.
or
Ah, yeah.
disturbia or
Okay. And when you say a step of, you mean, for example, about to madness or
Yeah,
pretty
about
close
to
to
get
get?
crazy. About to get
Mm.
crazy.
let's see, how would you edit that?
always living a
You could say always living in madness.
always living in madness. Yeah. Um,
No, but I
Madness?
think in that case, I mean to we are always if we don't be occupied. I don't know if we don't.
occupied.
Yeah, if we don't keep our mind occupied. How you pronounce
Occupied.
occupied? You get crazy. You because the just imagine.
Oh, so are you saying we're one step away from madness?
Yes,
One
Oh,
step
okay.
away from madness.
Ah,
one
okay.
step away.
We're living.
Yeah.
So these two sentences are kind of the same situation as the sentences before when we said we remain primal, semicolon, avoiding the reality that we are killing each other. We could say we are trying to make, wait, what is it?
We
Oh,
tried
it.
to make it look
Like,
legal.
oh yeah, no, never mind. Okay, so we try to make it look legally and more morally correct. It would probably be better to put legally and morally correct.
Oh, yeah, just so that they match, so that they mirror each other. So
Instead of
legal.
morally
Put
or illegally?
legally and morally
So-
correct. Not illegally. Just put an ly at the end.
Ah, okay.
Legally.
So
Legal with double L?
With two L's, yep.
Yes, like that.
Yep.
we try to make it look legally and morally correct. You could say we live one step away from madness.
Always living one step away from madness.
We live one step away from madness.
Without always.
He was reading what it was before. Sorry. We live one step away from.
So that for needs to be from.
From madness. Yes, like that.
Okay, take out the comma. If you take out the comma, it works because that's an independent.
We live one step away from madness.
Always.
Semicolon. Always.
I don't
trying
think
to-
we need a semicolon because it's independent and then dependent. I know exactly what they are.
We live one step away from madness. Always trying to. That doesn't make sense.
Always trying to be better, but ignoring what better means. Period.
Okay. You should look that one up because Michael and I can't figure out the grammar of that one. Well, we can. We just disagree on it.
Okay. So
We
always
live
trying.
one step away from madness.
This is a sentence apart from this. He mean like, for example, we always trying to be better than that we us at this moment.
No, you could put a period there and say we live one step away from madness. Period. We are
Yeah.
always trying to be better, but ignoring what better means.
This is semicolon.
Oh,
I told you.
There you go. Mhm.
I put madness semicolon and then we.
So you could do a period or you can do a semicolon. We live one step away from madness. period or semicolon.
Okay. Let's
So-
be. I don't know. Yes.
We are always trying to be better. See, you guys, grammar is really hard. We have to practice it, and we speak English.
We are always trying to be better.
Mhm.
And now but comma or
You could do, let's see, we are always trying to be better, comma,
I don't. Is necessary a comma?
but
Is it?
Yes.
ignore what better means. You can say but are ignoring, or you can say but ignore.
That's but ignore is better.
But ignore what better means. That
What?
was, and then I would put a period at the
this
end
is
of that.
right. What better?
Yes. Mhm. So then means, but ignore what better means, period. And then the next sentence is perfect.
Okay. And
Have we forgotten what's really important? That's a perfect sentence. And then
yes. And
no, I would probably end no with an exclamation point because there's a lot of feeling to that word.
Yes. I'm looking for the exclamation word on my keyboard. 'Cause-
It should be under the one.
Okay, yes.
Just one.
yes. Sorry.
That's okay.
What happened? No.
Okay. Do you want to read this one?
Okay. No. Because we never have known what's important. We have a wrong idea of what being human is.
So
I think I am now. I identify my own mistakes because I think is we never haven't known what
yeah,
important.
that would be perfect.
There we go. Yeah,
We
that's
never
better.
have known. Also,
And
just so you know, the word "cause" is a slang word. The full word is because. So
Because
you don't have to put that in there in this specific spot, but if you use that again, I'll put it in the chat. The full word is because.
we
But
haven't.
sometimes when we talk, we shorten it to "cause," but it's really wrong, and that's actually slang.
Excuse me. In this part, I must start with capital
A
letter
capital. Yep,
Yep.
capital. Hmm.
and we don't use period because of this.
Exactly.
And we haven't. No, we have never. Haven't.
I like the way John
Never
said
have.
it better when he said, "We have never known."
We have. Okay. Yes. We have never known what's important. Yes. What's important.
Yeah. And then you
You
could say,
therefore we have a wrong idea of what being human is.
so therefore, so we have never known what's important, comma, therefore we have had a wrong idea of what being human is.
Like this.
Yep. Therefore we have had,
Why?
because it matches we have never known, and this is now present. So
Therefore we have.
So this part of the sentence that says we have never known what's important is talking about the past. It's like we have never known this. This part right here says therefore we have a wrong idea of what being human is.
But we
Human
have
is.
had implies that we now
Yes,
have an idea of.
Like the best.
And that's
Oh,
not necessarily true.
so I guess it
It's
depends
fine.
on what you're trying to say.
So you're correct. You have it
Yeah.
right.
But if you're talking about now, you could clarify and say, therefore, we now have a wrong idea of what being human is. Because then it's
And-
talking about this is where we came from and this is where we are now.
No, but he doesn't say that.
Say what?
That we know now.
We know. I know. But I was saying it depends what John wants to say. If he wants to say this is where we were, this is where we are now, you could clarify that by putting the word
But
now
he doesn't
in,
want to say that
but you
because
don't
it's
have
not in there.
to.
Okay. So until this part is correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Hmm.
Until human is, right?
Yep, exactly.
And one question. You see all of these, I don't know, at high school or at college, or how do you learn? How did you learn? How do you do all of this? I don't know, punctuation and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, we learn in high school. We just
So
kind of
you
learn.
start with like easy things like periods in elementary school, and then
Mhm.
they teach you, they slowly add in colons
Mm,
and semicolons and
And the
like
parts of sentences,
The parts of
adjectives,
sentences.
subjects, nouns, verbs.
But a lot of the things that we say, this sounds better than this, we just learn because that's what we hear people say.
By ear. Also, reading a lot helps. If you read books,
Yes.
it'll help a lot.
Yes, because we see like the same with the Spanish and on high school in high school, but it is too
Yeah,
complicated.
but
Yeah.
Even for even if it's our native language, is so difficult to learn. I don't know to when
Punctuation.
to use. No, it's not about only about punctuation. You must to make sense when what word you are saying and to I don't know to match sentence with another sentence
Right.
is complex. You say like that.
Yes, complex. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And it's
continue.
still
Sorry.
difficult because as you can hear us, we're sitting there like, well, is this correct? Is this correct? And we're trying to figure it out together, and make sure that we're checking ourselves and checking each other. It's still hard.
Yes.
And our friend Morgan is across the table and he's correcting us too. You can't see him. Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, we can continue with spending
Okay.
our.
Okay, spending our meaningless lives. So,
So you need a subject of the sentence. What is spending
we
their
spend it.
meaningless?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you could do we are.
But it's better to say we spend our meaningless life working.
yes. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
We
So you'd
spend-
want to capitalize we.
Yes. Wait. Sorry. Wait. We spend our meaningless.
Meaningless. It's in the chat box. Meaningless.
Meaningless is a compound word between there's meaning, which is like to have
It's like-
importance,
It's the significance.
a significance or importance.
Yep.
Meaningless.
And less means without. So meaningless means without importance.
And then lives needs to be with a V. When it's plural, it changes from life to lives.
Perfect.
Working. Okay. Now in this, what is the correct punctuation?
Spend our meaningless lives working, looking.
So if you're listing something, so you have, like you're saying, I spend my life working, playing, and singing. Then that's three things, and you're gonna use commas to separate them. But if you only have two things, like working and looking to be accepted, like this sentence,
You use
then
and?
you use and. Yep, perfect.
Working and looking.
Looking
And-
to be accepted.
Or looking for acceptance from
Okay.
society.
What is it?
Looking to be. Because that that keeps the spirit of the original sentence.
Looking to be. Yes?
And
Yeah.
remove
Wait.
the
Yes, yes, yes. And
Yeah.
looking to be for, yes, be accepted.
By a
I guess.
society. Yep.
Okay.
Working and looking to be accepted by a society that shouldn't be the judge of its members. That next part is really well written.
really well done. Yeah.
We are experts at making things, but those things are getting more important than us.
Then we are
So you could say,
more important than
so first of all, we are expert at making things, comma, but. Because but is the conjunction, right? We are experts at making things, comma, but. Oh, it's the things before that.
Okay, sorry. The things, but
There we go. Yep.
those things are, sorry.
Are, you could say, becoming more
Becoming.
important to us than.
ourselves are becoming more.
Would it still mean the same thing that you wanted it to, John, if it says those things are becoming more important to us than other people?
Then us or to us? And us?
I think it depends on what John wants it to say for this part.
So, Steven, what do you mean?
Steven, I'm sorry. Your
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
your
was
name on Google Search.
talking alone because my microphone was turned off.
Oh. So,
Sorry, and
are
I
you-
I don't know. I just realized of that. Sorry. I think
No, you're fine.
I thought you were ignoring me because I was.
John, I'm sorry. We're not ignoring you.
That's funny.
Okay. Yes, but those things are becoming more important than us because it's a comparison, I think. I don't know if
Are you
it's
trying
correct.
to say that people care about things more than people?
Yes.
Or care about things more than themselves?
More things. No. What? Are worry more? Are more worry? I don't know.
So
Uh,
if I'm the
hold
subject
on,
of
Linda.
this, are you saying that I care about things more than other people, or I care about
yes.
things
We care about things more than people.
Oh,
more important than people? But
Yes.
those things are becoming more important than people or the people around us.
more important than the people around us?
Than people, I think, because I am talking about in plural. People who prefer spend money. I don't know, in things that maybe they don't need, and they don't worry about people that maybe. I'm not saying that you have to give your money to them, but are are we? No, we need.
You're talking about consumerism.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then you could just leave it like that.
So
Those things are becoming more important than people, or
Period.
you could say, yeah, period.
there you go.
And then this sentence,
Although we don't know what to do, comma. That's right.
we give advice that we cannot follow.
Advice without the S.
What?
So although we don't know what to do, comma, we give advice that even we can't follow, period.
Without stop trying.
Stopping to try to stand out from others. Do you mean stand up for others?
Out from others, but living without being alive.
So there's two different phrases that people use in English. One of them is to stand out.
Oh, sorry.
It means like be highlight. Highlight. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To stand out means to be different. To stand up for other people means to look out for them, defend them,
Like
help them.
up.
So which one did you want to use, Stephen?
What? Could you repeat it?
Do you want to be highlighted or do you want to defend?
To defend?
Stand out from others is to be different.
To be different. To, no.
Okay.
It's to be better than others. To
Okay, different. Yeah.
want
so
to show
stand out.
that we are.
Yeah, standing out is to be different.
Stop trying, standing up.
You could even say they're trying to be better than others, but they're living without being alive. So
Wait, sorry. Without stop.
maybe we should say we don't stop trying to be better from others, but
Yeah. Or
That
I
means
didn't.
that we don't
we
stop.
won't stop trying to be better.
We just continue. We don't stop.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a better way to say it. We continue trying to be better than others.
And live without being alive.
Perfect. Good
There we go.
word, Michael.
Okay.
We continue. We
Trying.
continue trying to be better.
Trying to be better.
Okay.
Better than others. Better than others.
Because you're comparing two things. When you're comparing two things, you use the word than.
Yeah, like the last example with
Yeah.
important.
Like Michael.
And change but to and.
So for example, if
With
I were to say
comma or-
Comma
oh yeah, sorry.
and live without being alive. That's perfect. Nicely done.
So what I was saying, when you compare something, like when I say Michael is taller than me, you use the word than. So we're saying they're trying to be better than others.
It's a comparison.
Yeah.
Smaller than me, better than me, happier than me, kind of a thing.
Yes. Okay.
That paragraph looks really, really good now. Let's see. So now the next one.
There are people whose world
What?
is just there.
Sorry, this is one paragraph.
No, this is
I
an
was saying the paragraph we just went through looks really
along
good
the
now.
idea. It's correct to say that it's along the idea. It's just
Along
an
the
idea that I couldn't connect with other because I don't know, I was tired and I just stopped.
No, honestly,
So-
it's good. And
No, honestly, I think it's really, really well done, Stephen. I really like not just the idea of it and the ideas that you present in it, but you're good at using powerful language.
you convey a lot of important feelings.
Thank you.
So with
I
this part,
appreciate.
we are gonna do what with this part?
So to some people, or there are some people
Or you could just say there are people
to whom their world is just their
whose world, well, it's whose is spelled, is the wrong whose.
Oh, right.
That's fine.
Who apostrophe s.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, wait.
So yeah.
1 minute. I'm
One
looking at
second.
word. No, that's the right one.
I'm almost sure
There are people whose
of the
world.
use of whose. Cause
Okay.
Yeah, you're right on the use of whose.
Yeah, that's right.
So there are people whose world is just their phones.
It's just their phone.
Oh,
Who's because world
oh, yeah.
and
yeah,
phone. Just their phone.
everything else is not important.
Or nothing else is important.
Yeah, it would be better to say nothing else is important.
Yeah, nothing, because everything is in the positive and it's a negative sentence. So we want
but
nothing
that's
else.
not a question, Michael. I think it's an affirmative. It's an affirmative.
Oh yeah, and then
But it
you
looks
also-
like okay.
Then you would want to say, is nothing else important? Question mark.
So you would end the last sentence with a period. Phone period is
Okay.
nothing.
I think that you was doing like nothing else is important for you. What do you think?
No, no,
Why?
no.
Think that? But wait. Yes.
My is showing that they are not.
Yes.
They
You are.
have their worry. They don't have another.
Yeah.
Okay. So
There are people whose world is just their phone. Period. Is nothing else important?
no, it's not a question.
Oh, it's not a question.
Oh, it's not a question.
It's not a question.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
nothing else is important. So you want to take out, remove not. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Nothing else is important.
Yeah.
Period.
And then you could say nothing else matters.
Or just delete not matter.
Like the sun. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking of that.
I love that song. Okay, and
And then just delete not matter.
And then we have to fix this because it's also, this sentence is also a run-on sentence.
nothing else is important.
So this is a run-on sentence because it has a comma, but there's no conjunction. So you could add the word and, but I would probably just make that a semicolon.
No, I think you are. Do you remember that no matters is part of how many problems? No matters how many problems has the world. Like them,
Oh.
comma, all of us are blind, living in a cave.
Oh. So you're trying to
wait.
say no matter how many problems there are,
Yeah.
nothing else is important besides their phone.
Yes.
Okay. So then, what do you think? There are people whose world is just their phone.
Nothing else
You
is
could
important.
you could say, regardless of other issues, nothing
In which
else is
part?
important. So there are people whose world is just their phone, period. And regardless of other issues.
And well, not right there though, because nothing else is important is its own thought.
Yeah, so you could put regardless of other issues, comma, nothing else is important.
I thought we had moved on to the next paragraph already.
Oh,
I thought we were just leaving that alone.
I'm sorry.
So
I thought you
delete
were-
and regardless.
I thought Stephen was saying that was supposed to be part of that sentence. I misunderstood what he was saying. Sorry, Stephen.
Don't worry.
So
Right.
delete and regardless. There you go.
Yeah.
Only nothing else is important.
No,
Right.
don't delete that.
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing.
that's good. That's good. My
Wait, people-
point is
Comma?
So there are people whose world is just their phone, period. Or actually do semicolon. That's better.
Wait.
There you
Nothing
go.
else is important. There you go. That looks good.
Okay. So now this is where they're talking about regardless. Regardless of how many problems the world has, regardless of how many problems
The world.
the world has, the world has, the world has,
There we go.
comma,
No, I think it's a period because that's a new idea.
so delete like them.
No, he wants that to be a new idea. So
Like them, all of us are.
are blind. So maybe this would be better, this first sentence in that paragraph, regardless of how many problems the world has. Were you trying to ask a question with that?
Nope.
No.
I'm trying just.
You just want to say the world has lots of problems.
No, no, no. I am. You're saying doesn't matter how many problems the world has, or the world has. Uh,
Yeah, I think this is
like
it.
them. I think that's incomplete idea. Incomplete idea.
Yes.
But my idea was
Yeah,
well,
so regardless of how many problems the world has is an incomplete sentence.
no, it's in an yeah. It's true because it's an incomplete idea. So
It's like it doesn't matter how problems the world has, like them, all of us are behind.
That's a good way to put it, Michael. Is that something you would like to do, Stephen? Regardless, wait, how did you say that, Michael? You want to repeat it?
No, I'm just trying to figure out all of this text.
I know, it sounded good. If that's what Stephen's saying, then that sounds good.
Mm, yes, it doesn't matter how many. No, I don't know.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
could
I
say,
forgot.
I think
you could say,
like them has to should be between commas because it's like them. All of us are blind or comma or
So who do you mean like them?
the
Who-
people right here that are more
como
care about
ellos.
more about their phone.
But regardless of how many problems the world has, like them, all of us are behind. Even in a case.
Oh,
Like
you
those-
could do we like them. It would be
But
better
I'm
to say
still
we
I'm still
also.
struggling with them. I'm not sure. So they're
Yes,
referring to these people.
me too. Maybe I could understand better because
All
I'm
of
a
us are
learner too.
blind,
So wait,
like
um,
those
Steven, when you
whose
say
world is
like
so.
them, you mean the problems or the
No,
people in general?
yeah, the in plural, the people who doesn't worry about
The
anything
problem.
else.
Yes, the problems. So, for example, regardless of how many problems the world has, uh, the people like them,
Yeah,
they they
no,
they
no, no.
tell why?
I'm talking like them, all of us, or that means everybody.
Yes, like all the people, all of us are blind. I understand that. So we finish this sentence with word has. Yes.
Yes,
No,
I think
because that doesn't
you.
make sense.
No, I think you should delete like them, and the idea keep having this meaning.
That looks good. Except that you can't put a period after
So that's
has.
perfect.
Yeah, that's
Comma,
good. Regardless of how many problems the world has,
comma.
comma.
Sorry.
All of us are blind. Period.
Erase. Could you delete all of us, Michael? No, no, no. Like them.
No,
Oh, you
that
already
makes
no.
sense.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
All of us are blind. Period.
Yes, is right or what I'm
Yeah,
on.
that's correct.
Yes, I
Mhm.
think is right and keep having the meaning. Keep
We
have.
we live in a cave. where we feel a false sense of happiness.
You could say feeling of happiness, but in English, we try not to use the same word twice too soon after the next. So
It reduces redundancy.
it sounds
False of
better.
happiness? I don't know. Of happiness?
Where we feel a false sense of happiness.
Or we experience a false feeling of happiness. The point is
Eri-
to not say we feel a feeling. You know, it sounds better if you replace one of those and don't repeat the word.
Oh, what is wrong with this? Okay.
It's just, yeah.
Experience a false feeling of happiness. That's good.
And that next sentence is perfect. Do we
Do we-
deserve to be called superiors among all living things?
Oh, that is a good sentence. It's like, oh, now you think.
Now is the thinking part. I don't know, the
That was a very
The
powerful
reflection. The
end.
reflection.
reflection, the moral.
That is the
What is the
sentence
moral?
that make you reflect. I don't know. That make you, I don't know, make you think about what are you doing in this world.
Yeah, it's a
That's very good.
powerful question
Mhm.
to end with.
You must be a writer. I just saying.
That was good. That was good, Steven.
Nicely
Thank you.
done. Well,
What did you say? That's
I said that was good.
no, but Michael said
Oh.
it was.
Nicely done.
it was nicely done.
I understand. Slicey, and that's a expression. Or what?
Yes,
Nicely done. Yes.
Yeah.
nicely done.
It's
Like,
like,
well done.
good work,
Well done.
man. Or good job. Nicely done.
Exactly. Yeah, because the first time I understood slicey.
Slightly done.
Slightly. No, it's nicely done.
Nicely done.
Okay.
So we had better
done.
take off. I have some serious studying to do, and my friend Morgan has been waiting for us as well. So
Okay.
But-
So
We'll see you again next Tuesday at the same time, right?
next Tuesday, same
sorry,
time.
I how can I say? I prepared an activity in Spanish for you, but in the next time maybe.
Next time.
can do it next
Sorry.
At the
I think we.
an article
the
takes a lot of time to correct, but sorry
Yeah.
for.
But
That's okay.
Hopefully it's helpful.
Excuse me, can you repeat it?
Hopefully that was helpful.
Yes, it is helpful a lot because when you write and you correct, your I don't know, you get a correction from a native speaker. Maybe you are gonna talk perfectly someday, and
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
something so important. I don't know. Yes, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so thank you. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Now, thank you, Michael.
Yes,
Thank you, Bella. I really enjoy your classes because you have a magic touch. I don't know if it's correct to say that. Maybe it's grammatically grown or could have a double meaning. It's
Nope.
No,
That's
that
perfect.
was the correct way to say it.
Okay.
I just think it's funny.
so. Thank you. See. I think the next time the class should be in Spanish because we spend all the class in English. So that yeah, it be equal.
Excuse me. The next class is on Saturday. Something like that.
Tuesday.
The next Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, será el martes porque ya no tenemos tiempo los sábados.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh,
Okay. Well,
okay,
good to see you guys.
good to see you too.
Good to see you too.
Okay.
Paula.
Bye.
It was a
Bye.
Ok, que estén muy, muy bien.
Lo mismo.
Adiós a todos. Chao.
Adiós. Okay.